Heat 1. In the first of 4 heats, lane number 1 is the Aggie Swim Club A team. That's Caroline McElhaney. Lane 2 for Cal Aquatics B, Emily Bibb. Lane 3, Ohio State University, is Alexandra Norris. Lane 4, Indiana University, Lindsay Vrooman. In lane 5 for Trojan Swim Club, Jessica Hardy. Lane 6, Boilermaker Aquatics, Lauren Ruff. 7, Minnesota Aquatics is Kristen Steedvorden. Lane number 8 from Bluefish Swim Club is Blake Ziegler. Lane number 9, Stanford Swimming B team, Samantha Woodward. Lane 10, Tennessee Aquatics is Kelsey Floyd. Jessica Hardy out first with an aggressive 57.93 lead split after 100 meters for the Trojan team in lane number 5. That long course national record has stood since 1981. It belongs to the Mission Viejo squad of Linsmeyer, Habernig, Cohen, and Woodhead. It stands at an 8:07.44. The U.S. Open record was set in 1996. That's the fastest time done on American soil. That belongs to Jackson, Teuscher, Taormina, and Thompson. That's a 7:59.87. And now the field evens out. Taking over the lead for Boilermaker lane 6 is Lauren Roth, together with Lindsay Vrooman of Indiana on lane number 4. And Boilermaker gets to the wall first, 201.14 for Lauren Roth. Second out in lane 10, Lady Volunteers, that's Kelsey Floyd at 201.51. So I'm in the second leg of the race. Lane number 1 is Maureen McLean. Lane 2, Deborah Ruff. In 3, Megan Detro. Lane 4 is Brittany Strumble. 5, Dawn Heckman. 6, Lisa Butler. 7 is Lauren Weiss. Lane 8, Anna Senko. 7, Andrea Taylor. And lane 10 is Brooke Watson. Indiana University has taken over the lead in heat number 1 now. That is Brittany Strumble. She was out in the 28.3 back in 30.2. 58.5 for the first 100. That gives Strumble and Indiana the lead from lane number 4. Second place, Lisa Butler, lane number 6 for Boilermaker Aquatics. .30 on that last 50 for Strumble in lane number 4. Fastest third 50 of the field. Indiana continuing to build a lead from lane number 4 as the third leg of the race steps up to the blocks. And at the second exchange, Indiana University at 4:02.53. Strumble with a great swim home in 31.42. And now let's meet your third leg swimmers. For Aggie Swim Club, lane 1 is Jacqueline Rehring. 2 for Cal B team is Shelley Harper. Lane 3, Ohio State, is Kelly Baird. 4 for Indiana is Corey Schaefer. Lane 5 for Trojan is Joan Christelle Sims. Lane 6, Boilermakers, Kristen Gilson. 7, Minnesota, Hannah Whitehead. Lane 8, Bluefish, Brooke Ziegler. Lane 9, Stanford B team is Elizabeth Smith, and in 10, Tennessee Aquatics, Lindsay Pittman.
So the ladies working off 500 meters. And that is a pretty nice lead there in lane number 4 for the ladies out of Indiana University. With our fastest seeded heat coming up next, these ladies in this first heat have a big challenge trying to post a time that will vie for the championship. So they've got to lay it on the board now and see how it shakes out on the second heat. We've also got some relays coming up in the later heats we think might play into a top 10 finish. We'll see how it shakes out as Indiana makes their way towards the anchor leg. Crystal Sims has hung tough here. Correction, Corey Schaefer's hung tough here for Indiana. And they are out at 6:04.95. Anchor leg swimmers are now heading out, and we'll give you their names as they make their way across this leg. Out there in 1, representing Aggie, that is Camille Adams for Cal Aquatics, Amanda Sims, Ohio State with Natalie Nichols. Indiana with Stephanie Armstrong, Trojan with Haley Anderson, Boilermaker with Lauren Gustafson. Minnesota with Tess Behrens, Bluefish with Alexandra Frazier, Stanford with Sarah Giberson, and Tennessee with Lindsay Gendron.
Swimmers now coming into the 700-meter mark. Indiana University well in control. That's Stephanie Armstrong. She was 28.9, 31.8 for the first 100 meters. Catching her just a bit, that's Haley Anderson in lane number 5 from Trojan Swim Club, together with lane number 7, Minnesota Aquatics, Tess Behrens. Watch out for Anderson here in the final 75 meters. Very strong freestyler there in lane number 5. .32.7 for Armstrong, 31.2 for Anderson, and here she comes down the final length of the pool. Haley Anderson in 5 from Trojan. Reeling in Stephanie Armstrong in lane number 4 from Indiana. What a great finish here from Anderson and Trojan. They get to the wall first in 8:10.46. They set the pace, winning heat number 1 of the women's 4x200 meter freestyle relay. Indiana second, 8:10.98. Third, Minnesota Aquatics in lane 7, 8:14.69. Congratulations, heat 1, for some great racing.